To another Romance of the Three Kingdoms 14 Let's Play. This is part 12, I want to say. Already at part 12. And yeah, let's get right into it. So last time I was playing, we had just taken our first cities on the western side of the map up here. As you can see, just got these two up here. And Zhuo is starting to send out a welcoming party. Presumably to come take his stuff back, I'm assuming. And they're pretty big forces too. Well, the first one not so much. First one's kind of small, maybe 12,000 there. But the second force, he's emptied out Hanzhong completely. So he only left 20k back in Hanzhong. He's got some, let's see, he's got about 30,000 there. That's gonna take a little bit to come down from the mountains though. But this force here is working its way towards us, so this is going to be here pretty quickly. Which is alright, because we've got some transports coming in. We're beefing up this front line up here on the corner. He's still at 300k. I don't know how he's able to replace his numbers so fast. I don't know if it's just because it's in the late game. Some of his center cities have never been attacked. They've never switched sides, so he's had a lot of time to just build those cities up. So I guess they're funding his wars, these cities in the center. But we'll be attacking there next too. Everyone else, it's been kind of quiet everywhere else on the map. There was a lot of wars here in the center, but they've kind of stopped. Even over here. Over here, Sun Jian was kind of moving forward, but now he's kind of backpedaling, so the only big fights are going to be between me and Zhuo on the left side of the map here, because I'm assuming he's going to keep sending armies out, and Liu Bei over here, which Liu Bei's kingdoms are probably going to fall apart fairly quickly. So in terms of this army right now, we're just gonna wait a turn, let him get a little bit closer, and then I'll send out my forces and intercept. I should mention too that in the last part I was able to take out Kong Rong, which I know doesn't sound like much, but he was actually pretty difficult because he had Lu Bu, he had Sima Yi, he had a pretty good corps of officers, but we were just able to take them. So we're in the process of getting all his officers right now. Well, whoever will join. And once we're done with that, we're gonna start attacking Liu Bei also. So yeah, let's see where these I'm assuming these armies are going for Chang'an, because it's the smaller city right now. But let's see. Okay, so these are all Kong Rong's guys. And this is kind of my favorite part in this game once you start having like bigger battles and stuff. I like the early game a lot, I do, but I like once Once you start getting really big conflicts, I prefer that a lot more. So it should be pretty easy to drive these guys back. But he does have a second army on the way. Got this force coming through the mountains, and this is the force that's gonna be a little bit more difficult to hold off. Oh, and he sent even more units out, so he's completely emptied Hanzhong to come and try to take Chang'an. So he's pretty determined. So while he's doing that, we're gonna go ahead and keep pushing onto his other territories. We're gonna keep moving in the other direction and try to sweep up everything that he's got left in the corner. Okay, and over here, I think Lubu's already healed. Okay, he is, but Zhang Liao's not. Okay, so we're gonna wait for Zhang Liao to heal, and then we're so as soon as he's healed, we'll deploy against Liu Bei. Okay, so let's watch these armies encroach a little bit closer. Okay, I'm going to send out a second transport because we're going to need to replace the numbers that we're about to lose here. It's kind of become a little bit of a fight of attrition there around Chang'an, so let's see if Zhang Liao's healed. Not yet. So I kind of want to send Lubu by himself, but I'm thinking that between him and Zhang Liao, they're going to trigger some tactics together, so that's why I'm going to hold off. Okay, we got some soldiers from the Outlander forces. Okay, I also have an envoy out to Rome. Liu Bei's really sending out units to kind of harass me here.
申し上げます。
命令で命令かな。
So we'll just build a wall there, and we'll try to hold them off. And let's deploy Chen Gong with some arrow and goose formation. And we'll see if we can have Chen Gong just kind of hang in the back and just fire away. So you can see these units are kind of small. They're only 3,000 each, so they should fall apart fairly quickly. Oh, even faster when you're gonna get tactics like that. Instant. He didn't even take any damage. Just wiped it out, one hit. This will most likely be a slaughter here, because this is like my A team against Dong Zhuo's C team. So I don't expect that to be anything troubling at all. Should be easy. It's the second forces that are coming here. This is like endless over here. And there's a few officers here that are kind of decent. They're still not that good, but they have a lot of numbers. Okay, so Cao Ren's cut off Liu Bei's march here. It looks like they were heading down there to save his city, but shouldn't have gone through my territory. Okay, let's see if Lu Bu and Zhang Liao are ready. Okay, they are, so we're gonna deploy these two, and they're gonna go wreak havoc on Liu Bei. Let's go arrow. Let's go arrow on both. Once they take that, I'm gonna move Lu Bu over here, and I'm gonna have him lead a charge into the center, into Dong Zhuo's last couple of strongholds in the middle. And I'm hoping that that'll be enough to break his power, where he won't recover anymore. Because this whole game he's had it pretty easy, so he's never been in a position where he has to really worry about replacing his losses. But if I take the center there, I think I'll put him in that spot finally. I thought this was gonna do it, but apparently not, because he's lost 4 cities, and he can still get 300k out, no problem. 300,000 soldiers. So I think I need to attack his cities in the center. So once Lu Bu's done with Liu Bei, he's gonna lead another charge down the center and do just that. Totally disrupt everything in the middle.
びください。
Okay, we're capturing everybody too. Everybody he's sending is just being captured.
呼びましたか。任せてください。
Okay, this is kind of a slow march over here, but I kind of expected it to be a slow march, so no worries.
Oh! Oh!
The game itself has an echo? Yeah, that is weird. Just a game. Hmm.
Mairo. Seikō desu.
Okay, there goes that guy.
Doushita? 心得た。どうした？任せてくれ。
Okay, they're getting there. Okay, we don't have too much to do, just search.
Mairo.
Just search and then get ready to capture that city once we get over there. Okay, our envoy from Rome is back. Pampang Genji received a warm welcome. Okay. Oh no, okay, he just arrived there. Okay, so he's still gotta head back. Okay, so all these guys are just coming up to the mountain pass now, to their last pass, so it's gonna be a lot of forces. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot. They might need some backup here. We'll try to keep everybody close knit. Okay, we'll search. Cracking down on Liu Bei up here. Reward? No, I don't want to do that. See if we have any suggestions. Burn the enemy. Okay, let's do that. Sabotage. Yep. Confuse. Okay.
Yoka.
Okay, Zhang Liao's at Puyang. We just need Lu Bu to catch up. Man, it looks like we'll be watching that for now. That's where the action is at.
当然だ。吉報をお持ちしました。これを。
Okay, Dongzhuo's deployed more forces, but I don't know where they're from. Oh, okay, I see them. Way back over here. That doesn't matter. That's not going to matter too much. Okay, so let's see. Huge force coming down over here, but it is going to take it a minute. So let's build a camp if we can. And let's deploy one more unit. Yeah, let's deploy. Okay, so we'll deploy Cao Reng in ring formation. Cao Ren in ring formation. One time I fought him while he was in this formation, and his durability was just insane. It was insane. There was just no breaking through. Everyone else around him like eventually fell, but he was like the last one standing, and he only routed because of morale. His troop count would not drop. His defense was so high. Because Cao Ren is primarily a defensive general, so. I mean, I'm not saying he can't be offensive. He can be, but his strength is defense. Of the two, that's where he's far better at defense. So if you ever need him to hold the spot, well, if you ever have a spot that needs to be held, that's the guy you want to deploy if you have him. And I almost never have him because he's part of you know, South's entourage. Okay, finding a lot of little items. A lot of little items here and there. Gotta get that camp built. Almost ready. Okay, Dong Zhuo's got one more unit on its way. We're almost at our goal, and from there we'll march to Wu Wei. Okay, we're gonna send him up. He's gonna join the attack. Try to speed that up there. Oh wait, hold on. Liu Bei's got some units coming. Got Zhao Yun flying down here in arrow formation. Let's see if Gan Ning can drive him off. Okay, we need to fill these spots. Area government. Some overseers. Okay. Okay. Got another transport ready. So we're really looking pretty stacked at this point. Okay, that guy from what I remember is pretty good. He's got the scholar and the famous traits and all that, so he helps conquer territory pretty quickly and all that. Okay, so I kind of want to see how this goes here. I feel like that's going to be more important than this right now. This is going to take a little bit. So let's make sure that he's going to wrap around. Okay. Yeah, let's see what happens here because Gan Ning and Zhao Yun might go at it here.
こちらに。
Oh wow, he's sending even more units. Even more units coming down, okay. Okay, we're gonna move everybody up just a bit. I don't want to move too far away from the camp, but we can't let these goose units just sit here and fire away. Okay, we should be here already. Okay, we are. So we're gonna keep pressing forward. And we're gonna deploy a unit to watch our supply route, just in case, so Zhuo doesn't get a chance to cut us off. Well, I don't think he's in a position to do that, but you never know really, right? So just in case, we'll have my die sit back here. And he's just gonna make sure that nobody can cut us off. Pews. Okay, let's send some more gold up to our main city. Because we're running a little bit low. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Slash and run. Okay, I have no idea what that does. 8 gates. That's his famous formation. Sauren's defense right now is 1,848. That's insane. That's crazy. Okay, so we're holding. Everything's hitting our wall here, and everything's getting driven back so far. And Zhuo's still not turning back. He's just sending more units. I thought he would have called it already, but nope. Okay, they're doing pretty well against the city there. Looks like Lubu's gonna be able to take it. I accidentally did all the policies, and I forgot that I was running out of cash on that one. Should have held off a bit, but it should be okay.
達成いたしました。成功です。吉報だ。
Okay, so Ren's defense is so high, he's only losing one soldier at a time. That's it. Oh, we're just gonna refuse. No echo? Okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so Ren's defense, as you can see, 1,841. It's insane. When he triggers his 8 gates formation, he just doesn't take any damage. He loses like one soldier every other turn. So it's insane for durability. It's just like pretty much an immovable mountain, you know? You see all these units, they're gonna swarm around him, they'll all just break around him. Every unit's just gonna break away around him. Yeah, it's a good one. He's got more units on the way too. I thought he might have called it quits, but Dong Zhuo is completely emptied out Hanzhong, and he's sending everybody over here. So he's got about a third wave, I would say, put together, still coming through the passes. But we should be able to hold them because of Ren's formation. The 8 gates, once he triggers that, he gives everybody a defensive buff, and he himself, he's going to be able to just not take any damage. I don't know what this guy's doing. I guess he's going around. Over here, our warlord is getting pretty close to attacking Dong Zhuo's farthest city, Wu Wei. If anybody's ever invaded Mateng, you know that that's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass to go all the way out here. But they're almost there. Lu Bu's about to capture Liu Bei's city, Puyang, over here. And right here, we might have a duel between Gan Ning and Liu Bei's Tiger General, Zhao Yun. Okay, we got more soldiers coming, but I don't really want to trigger that anymore. So we're just going to search and go right to the fighting. Right back to the fighting. Hopefully they trigger a duel against each other. Let's see. Okay, we've got some bandits up there for some reason. Oh man, okay, well that pretty much tilted that fight. Okay, Liu Bei wants us to release the 2 prisoners. We're gonna ask for the swords. Okay, so Liu Bei would rather keep he'd rather keep his swords than his wife apparently. So make of that what you will. But I just asked for his swords in return for his wife, and he was like, "Nah, I'm alright." Okay, we're holding over here. And we're just chaining tactics like crazy. Lu Bu already recovered. He's attacking Liu Bei's city with Zhang Liao. Yeah, so he's already recovered. He's already back on the front. Look at this ring of death we just have going on here. So you can see here when officers are have close bonds and you hover over their cursor, you see a little yellow arrow sticking out from them and going through other officer units. That's how you know that they have a close bond. So they have a higher chance of triggering tactics off of each other. That's something that I found out because I thought they had actually cut it out of this game, but they didn't cut it out. They just changed how you can see it. But yeah, you can still put together officers who have good bonds, and they'll trigger tactics far more than if they didn't. Okay, we're still making our way towards this corner. Yeah, we got his wife already. Yeah, she's there. She's well, she's at the home base, but she's there. So yeah, we're about to take this city here. And we just drove back Zhao Yun. We're just gonna clean up on these two guys. And once Lu Bu takes the city, we're gonna put him in charge of Chen Liu, where I have all these soldiers here, and then I'm gonna have Lu Bu launch a big attack against Dong Zhuo from there, from the center. Soon as he takes that city. So we're just gonna keep using him as much as we can because Lu Bu's getting kind of up there in age, so I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have him. We're already in the year 205, so we're about 6 years past when he historically died. So the game does give you a little bit of leeway, but sooner or later he's not gonna stick around. So okay, we're almost up there. Yeah, so I guess this is where we have the most fighting right now, so. Okay, Lu Bu's got the city. And we have a new geographical advantage, trusted. Makes it easier to improve foreign relations. The amount is increased by 150%. I don't think that's gonna count for the countries outside of China because that's trade. That's not foreign. That's not under the foreign relations tab. So I don't think it's going to apply to that, so that's kind of a bummer. Because that's all that matters at this point in the game. That's the only people I really want to treat with, are the countries outside of China. So this trusted thing, I don't think it helps for that. I think it only helps with people inside the country. Okay, we've got some prisoners from Liu Bei. We have his wife that he doesn't care about. Okay, so another force is coming down, but this force is mostly siege weapons. So kind of a waste, honestly. Those siege weapons are going to be able to do nothing. Let's see if we can catch up and eliminate this guy. We'll just move everybody up a little bit. Yeah, except for Cao Ren. Cao Ren's pretty much done his job. His job was just to stand in the middle and not take any damage and just take up space. And that's what he did. He stood in the middle, he took up a bunch of space, and he didn't move. Okay, so let's attack the city finally. They're just getting there now. That's how long it takes to march across that desert up there. Okay, we got some barbarians, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so we took that, so we're gonna call Lu Bu over to here. And then from here we'll deploy Lu Bu with another force. Well, right now I'm looking for the books. There's a couple of books in the game that will extend your officer's life if you can find them. So if I can find one of those books, I can give it to Lu Bu, and it'll probably put some more you know, give him a few more years at least, a little bit more mileage. So that's what I'm hoping for. So every turn that I have a bunch of orders left over, that's what we're doing, is I'm just doing massive searches and trying to find those items, because there's a few of them. In old romance games there was, in the older ones there was just one book that you could find, but in this one I think I found at least 3 different books, and they all have the same effect: life extension. So if I could find one of those, then I'll give it to Lu Bu to keep him around longer. Okay, Gan Ning is just gonna bully this guy all the way home. I think this guy's just withdrawing, right? Yeah, he's just withdrawing, so he's just trying to make it to his house, and Gan Ning's just a local bully. He's got to follow him, pick on him, you know, make sure he lets him know that he's not wanted, and really just make his life miserable.
ろしくお願いいたします。やってくれたな。鈴の音響くところ、観光派ありってな。
So 3,000. Wow. Okay, it looks like Zhuo is pulling back his forces. Ooh, I have no idea what happened here, but it looks like we tripped over a trap or something. So look at the radius. Yeah, it looks like we tripped over a fire trap. Only the computer would put a fire trap all the way out here, middle of nowhere.
Kokoroeta. 感謝いたす。
Okay, this turn we're just gonna search so we can get to the next turn. Okay, Liu Bei's territory is pretty much completely gone at this point. He doesn't have any troops really. So our focus is on Zhuo. We need to topple him. Oh, it looks like we finally have some wars breaking out over here. Unless this guy's just building. He might just be building. But it looks like Sun Jian's going at Zhuo, pushing him back even further, which is great. It's about time. Ooh, leadership +5. Fuck, that's pretty good. Really good. +5 leadership. Okay, we're still just getting up to the walls. That's how long it's taken. Just now we're getting up to the city. That fire trap actually bought him a few, at least 2 more turns. So I guess it worked. I don't know. Kind of a weird situation because you put a fire trap in that corner. Well, it's a catch-22 because you never want to be in a position where that fire trap's going off, because if that fire trap's going off in that corner, Something must have gone wrong during your playthrough. You know, if the enemy's that deep in your territory, something went wrong. So... okay, so we're gonna send out another force. And this force is just stacked. Top tier. We're gonna send out broken tier. I don't know what talented woman does, but let's see. And I don't know what supportive does. So let's see what that does. Somebody had told me one of these gives buffs to units. Talented woman. Okay, talented woman. When male enemy units are within range, oh, and they suffer a status ailment, the period is lengthened. That's not that good. That's not that good. Okay, supportive. All abilities of male units of your force other than your own are increased. Okay, this is the one that I wanted. Instrumentalist. At the start of your next turn, the morale of your units is increased. Okay, this is the one that I want to send out. I actually don't want to send out the other one. Yeah, I don't want to send out the other one. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be... it's not support, it's instrumentalist. So this officer, I think it's Sun Sei's wife, or is it Zhou Yu's wife? It's Zhou Yu's wife, the one who plays the instruments, you know, her and her twin sister. So instrumentalist keeps your morale up, and supportive increases the abilities of all male units. And I think the bonus is kind of crazy. It's like a 20% bonus to all your stats of all your units. So that's a pretty insane bonus across the board. So as long as we keep her safe, have her kind of hang out in the back, then we'll be alright. Okay, so we're gonna send Cao Ren's double, Cao Hong, in ring formation also. He's almost as good as Cao Ren is. And we're just gonna launch a huge attack against Dong Zhuo's last, I want to say last city, really. If we break this one, I don't think he'll be able to put up much more resistance anywhere else. Yeah, this one's got 50k. Everything else is low. His front lines are worn down because of Sun Sei's constant attacking. So this is pretty much it, this city. You know what, I was going to have Gan join in on that attack, but I'm actually have Gan work against Liu Bei. So we're going to send out 2 attacks. Okay, looks like I'm running into that problem where my units don't have enough ranks. We don't have enough titles for everybody, so... we'll just send out this guy. No, that's not what I want. Well, let's send him in fish, I guess. Okay, we'll get some overseers over all these little spaces. There's a lot of them. More than I thought. Okay, oh actually we need to give Sima Yi a title. Let's see, what do we have? Do we have any openings currently? Okay, there's one opening. Okay, so let's send Sima Yi down here on this side. And I guess fish formation, that's the fastest he's got. Oh, but that's a mountain range. That's gonna take a while to go around. I'll send him. Let's see, we'll send him this way. Okay. See if we have any suggestions. Decrease morale, let's do that. Still need to get out there and take care of this guy. Let's have him take that. Okay, cool. Okay, everybody's getting in position. Let's watch Zhuo get attacked here. Okay, that increased our demolish ability so that we break down the walls a lot faster. You can see the durability is going down pretty quickly now while that's active. Okay, so Dongzhuo's deployed Ma Chao, but I don't know where the heck he's going. It almost looks kind of random. Looks like he's going for one of our cores. I'm not sure. Let's see if I have anybody left who can fight him off. I don't think so. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, we'll just let my child do whatever it is he's trying to do over there.
Mairu.
Okay, let's see if we can reinforce anybody else at all. Oh, no, doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll just search. And then we'll keep attacking the city. Let's see if we can take it kind of quickly. I don't want to get held up over here. I've had a lot of bad luck with supplies on this side of the map, this game. So... Okay, we got a dual triggered. I think he won. Okay, yeah, he got him. Cool. Okay, our envoy's back from Rome. And all we got was some gold for it. That was about it. Okay, let's try to decrease morale where we can. So we'll trigger all of these. Okay, he's already running, so of course he is. Okay, so we'll pull them back. We're getting close to Su Chang. We're almost there. Okay, once we capture that, we'll attack the city. Sima-Yi's almost there. So it hits Xiao Pei from two different spots. But should be able to take all of Liu Bei's territory really easily. He just doesn't have the soldiers. You know, he didn't have the time, really, to get set up. Okay, so we'll send another envoy out to Rome. See if we can send anybody who has a trait, one of these two traits. Special envoy. Okay, I see him. Two of them. Okay, let's send these two guys. And we'll send them a treasure. Let's send them, I don't know, something. And let's send them on their way. Okay, yeah, so for some reason he deployed my child to take this core. Doesn't really make any sense to me.
ご命令ですか? はい。
おお。任せてもらおう。
Okay, I should be able to take the city now. Let's just go to the next turn. Okay, Dongzhuo's deploying most of his people. They're kind of split between me and Sun Ce. 50-50, so gonna make it a lot easier to take. Okay, Ganing's already at Xiaopei. Zhao Yun's been deployed again. He's going after Sima Yi this time. But that's fine. It looks like Fan Chao's gonna try to attack our city for some reason by himself. I don't know. If he is, that's going to be a bit of a suicide charge. Okay, Dongzhuo's emptied out Tai and Shui. I'm not sure what he's hoping to accomplish, but I guess we'll see. It looks like they're going to try to come and relieve the city. The city should fall. I don't think he's gonna make it in time, so we don't have to worry. He was too slow. He was way too slow to make up his mind on that one. I'm surprised because usually they're a lot quicker at deploying against you, but no, he took way too long on that one. Okay, so we're gonna build some arrow towers over there.
どうしました? わかりました。何か用ですか?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and break off Lu Bu. I'm gonna have Lu Bu surround Ma Chao. So Lu Bu's gonna break off from the main force. He's gonna do his own solo mission because we still need to get this camp up. So we're not gonna commence the attack just yet. Yeah, it looks like Ma Chao's gonna attack the city, so we're gonna have him become surrounded very quickly. Okay, so let's see, what else do we got?
出立いたします。
Okay, let's hurry up and take this city before the reinforcements get here. Okay, so Liu Bei deployed somebody, but they became caught up in a duel right away with Gan Ning. But Gan Ning's been itching for a fight. And oh boy, this fight is beneath him. This fight is beneath him. Get out of the way, small fry. Oh, there you go. Oh man, that damage was crazy. Leadership +7, even better. Okay, we've almost got the city. There it is. And now we can get foreign aid from the Qiang Outlanders. And we've captured, oh wow, we've captured 9 officers. Only one of them joined. Okay, so now we'll see what Dong Zhuo does with this army that he's got here. He's got 18,000, but the city's fallen. So I don't know if he's going to press on and try to retake the city, or if they're going to turn back around. I'm thinking that they're going to turn back around. But we'll see. Okay, how many funds do we have up here? Just 11,000, so not too good. Not too good. We need to call some people over. But first, let's see if we can employ anybody. Okay, we can just get soldiers. Don't really want that right now. Okay, Lu Bu's gonna clash with Ma Chao. Let's send a unit back to retake our core. Send out this guy. Okay, now I don't know if we can take Xiao Pei with just these few soldiers. I'm gonna try, but I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit dicey. should be able to take it, but let's see. Okay. So we really need some more officers. So we've got so much territory. It's kind of difficult to develop the new lands once you have so much territory because you're just constantly pushing your front line up. So it actually becomes really easy to forget to fill in the lands that you're taking over and leave you know, at least a few people there to develop them after you're gone. Okay. So let's see if this army is going to keep moving or if they're just going to turn around. Pack it in. Yeah, they're turning back around, so. Okay, Zhuo wants some of his prisoners, but we're not going to give him anybody. Ganing's got a volley ready. We're going to have him use that. I think Lu Bu and Ma Chao should be fighting already in the center here. Oh, they are. And Lu Bu's getting the worst of it right now. Ma Chao's definitely got the upper hand. Well, we're gonna try to cut off his supplies. And we're gonna get our supportive unit in his area so that he can get that support boost. And try to turn the fight around. Because right now Ma Chao's actually beating him down. He's pulling ahead of Lu Bu. Okay, let's see who we can recruit. We've got a lot of prisoners now at this point. I don't want to do that yet. We don't have too much gold. Okay, so let's watch Lu Bu and Ma Chao try to duel it out here. Okay, Liu Bei actually gave us his 3 swords. The swords of fate. For some officers. And mind you, his wife was not part of that trade, so his wife's still in jail. That was not part of the deal. He took the other 3 guys up on the offer, but not for the wife. Oh, okay, Lu Bu versus Ma Chao. Pretty good duel here. Let's see. They're both duelists. Awesome.
虫けらがこの俺に挑むだぞ。清涼の金馬町水産村。
Wow. He countered him. Damn, Lu Bu embarrassed him. Embarrassed him. Ma Chao was powering up for some kind of attack and Lu Bu just knocked him right out of it. And caused him to lose the duel. I don't think he wounded him though. No, he did not wound him. Okay, Xiao Pei, we've almost got it. Just not a little bit more. That was one of those fights where it looked like it was close, but I get the sneaking suspicion that Lu Bu was holding back the whole time. You know? But it was pretty close, and then as soon as Ma Chao started powering up to do something, Lu Bu just casually knocked him out of his attack. Just completely broke up his rhythm. So that sort of implies that Lu Bu was not really going all out in that fight. Okay, we got that done. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a rematch now at this point. Might be. They might duel again. They both have the duelist trait, which I think, you know, that's what it's supposed to do, is increase the chances of dueling. So they could very well fight each other again. Okay, I don't think we're gonna need her anymore. I think Lu Bu handled that pretty well, so I'm gonna pull her back. What a duel. That was awesome. Well, you know, despite all that, Machao was still holding his own. So it was a good thing that we cut off his supply route. Because I think he was still going to be able to, he was still going to be able to do a lot of damage. Even with all of that. Oh no, can't do that. Already out of cash. Okay, so we're kind of low on supplies up there, so we need to transport. Start moving some stuff up there. No, not the soldiers. Just a few soldiers. Main thing is gonna be the gold. Okay, we have the same events. Aid from the Outlanders. We don't really need any more. I have no idea if we're going to be able to take the city. We're trying, but it doesn't look like it. It might come down to the volley. Ganin can get this volley off. It might be enough to take the city. We did reinforce this guy on the bottom. Well, let's see. Okay, here's the volley again. Ooh, I think that did just enough. Okay, so we took that. Zhuo Pei. So now we're gonna move on and attack Su Chang over here. We're gonna pull Lubu back over here to the front. And we'll attack Dongzhuo's his last real stronghold, I wanna say. Let's transport some troops to our new city. And let's get them there kind of quickly. Call some people over here. Let's see. officers who are right nearby. Transport. Okay. Then we'll search. Once Lubu gets back up here, we'll attack Dongzhou's Su Chang. Oh, okay, he's deployed a force already. Okay, Dongzhou's deployed a force. Ma Chao again. Oh, father and son. Okay. Bring your son to work day. Ooh, and they're charging right in. Okay. Oh, he doesn't care at all. Okay, he's got the upper hand too. Right now, until Lubu gets here, he's got the upper hand, so. Okay, we got a little rank from the Emperor. Well, we just need to hold out till Lubu gets there. Ma Chao's attacking pretty hard here. Oh, jeez. Out of gold. So, can't sell any supplies either. I'm just gonna have to wait. Well, I guess we can search in a minute. Right now, let's appoint some overseers to Xiao Pei. Okay, let's see if Lubu can get there in time. Ma Chao's really like tearing right through our forces already. Would have been nice if he would have injured him. Come to think of it, if he would have injured Ma Chao in their duel, he wouldn't have deployed right now. Oh, he's just doing a lot of damage. Okay, Lubu's arrived, he's triggered his tactic. But, okay, wow, so Ma Teng and Ma Chao executed a tactic together, and it just wiped out my back line. And it almost wiped out everybody in my force. We've been thrown into disorder. I've never seen that one before. That was super strong. Called Horse Stampede. I'm assuming they both have it, no? Oh no, just Ma Teng. I guess it chained. Wow, that did a ton of damage. Just wiped out my invading force. Just about wiped out my invading force. Okay, so we're gonna search.
参る
We need cash. We're completely out of gold.
こちらに
I'm gonna have to call even this small guy. I'm gonna have to call him over
承知しました
to help attack, because it looks like we're not gonna be able to beat Ma Chao. Ma Tang really, that tactic that he did, his dad's tactic, really just wiped out our front forces, cut us in half, even wiped out our back line. Our support unit that was just hanging out in the back supporting, they got wiped out by that tactic. So that had a humongous range of effect. I'm gonna look at it right now and see what it... Okay, Horse Stampede. It just says damage and allied maneuvers increased. It didn't say, doesn't show the range of it. The range of it must have been like 3 squares out in every direction. So that was cool. That was like a cavalry charge. Like a massive cavalry charge. Ooh, and Dong Zhuo has deployed even more units to clean us up now at this point.
父上に負けぬ武勇見せて
So I
く
think
れ
we're gonna lose this battle. Okay, Zhang Liao's challenged Ma Chao to a duel. Oh, it doesn't look good though. The odds are against him.
超文縁押してまいる清涼の金馬町水産地
He's winning. Oh, he lost it the last time. Damn. He was holding him.
容赦せん思いし夢と不可かなんだと
Okay, our lines are just completely crumbling now.
Koreo.
こちらにお任せください
おおおお
Horse Stampede was just super powerful. Completely turned the fight. But we're not out of this yet. Okay, now Dong Zhuo deploys. That figures. And he's got everything in hand. Okay, so all my forces have been routed. Wow, so he was able to hold us off. Well, I was thinking it'd be a easier win, but he managed to surprise us on that one. Wow, okay. Well, I have to build up. soon as Lubu returns, we'll just send them right back out. Double or nothing. Okay, so still need some gold. Transport's almost there. As soon as the transport arrives in, figure out where to march out. Okay, so just gonna do one more turn here and then we'll call it for today. Of course he's just gonna start breaking everything I set up. Well, it's fine, we did some damage to him. I don't think he's gonna get so lucky the second time around, so okay. Yeah, so I guess we'll leave it here for now, guys. Well, we've got pretty much knocked Liu Bei out of the war effort at this point. It's not even... He didn't have much of a chance, but now he's really knocked out of the fight. And I've almost got Dong Zhuo. Dong Zhuo is already on the decline. I don't think his position is recoverable really, because Sun Jian's squeezing him out from the south also. So, Again, I think at this point I'm in the driver's seat, so most of this is just going to be mop up. So at this point I'm going to start thinking about what to do on my next playthrough, starting another file, and starting anew with somebody else, because yeah, I think we've got this one pretty much in the bag already. Nobody could really threaten us in the north anymore, so it's just a matter of accumulating enough power to kind of, you know, push everyone else out of the way at this point. So I'm thinking on the next one I'll probably be starting a new file from scratch, so yeah, stay tuned for that. I might come back to this one once in a while just to play it a few hours here and there, and I'll give an update on where it is and all that, because I still do want to clear the scenario just to have it cleared. But I'm gonna shift focus in terms of what I'm streaming or uploading onto a new one, because from here on out it's just gonna be kind of a slow march across everything. So anyway, so thanks for sticking with me so far. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you want to rewatch any of these parts, they'll be up on my YouTube channel, Archive Gaming, and also check back there for additional scenarios. So like I said, I'm going to be starting a new one pretty soon. I just have to kind of whittle down my list of which ones to play. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next one.